All right. Welcome back, you guys. If you are here, my name is George. We are doing Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, the trilogy. We are in the second game of the trilogy, which is Justice for All. Maya, our good friend, she's in a little bit of trouble again, but not to fear. We have held off on getting her convicted so far. It's part 2 of the trial. Hopefully, we can get her off of the hook. I say, as always, why waste any time? Let's jump right into it, see what happens, and see if any of you guys show up. I didn't make any formal announcements. I'm playing on the fly today because I don't have a lot of time to to play video games anymore. Goddamn, graduation cannot come fast enough. Spoiler alert, I haven't made very much progress in anything that I'm doing. I'm adjusting my volume a little bit because it's a little bit loud in my ear. But I made a little progress. Anyways, I have to present my findings by May 14th, so that's only like, what, I think 2.5 weeks away, so things are coming up fast. All right, it is June 21st, 11:37 in the morning at District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. All right, we fought off Franny this far. Maya doesn't look the happiest in the world, but that's okay. We're going to give her a nice little pep talk, and then we're probably going to run right back into the courtroom. I think we're listening to Lotta next, probably. We did Dick last time. Huh. It was a close one. YouTube's been good with the notifications. PRS, welcome. Yes, right on time. We just started. It's nice when YouTube can do the notifications because I'm not the best at announcing things on Instagram, and I never announce them on Twitter. There's also a fucking bug in here, always. Here's the thing. I'm starting to notice that I have, like, a mosquito problem. I think they're mosquitoes. They're very fucking tiny. And there's always, like, one. At any given time when I'm in my room ready to record something, there is one mosquito. And I don't know where they're living, but I think they're attracted to the light, because I turn on the ring light. Otherwise, this room is almost completely dark, because, you know, I have lived in here for how long, and never fixed the ceiling light, so all I have is the ring light. And whenever I turn it on, it gets very hot, I get very sweaty, and the skeeters come out to, play. It's very annoying. Anyways, I digress. I should be focusing on the game. Why don't I do that? I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. Whoa, the death penalty? Relax, Maya. No one's gonna kill you. I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. Oh, God. But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, you made theories, and you tricked everyone into believing it. You tricked everyone. That's what we can do. William Garcia, hello, welcome to the chat. Right, thanks. Wait, tricked? That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart. Gonna love her. Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, and my sister's ghost, if you lose, me and my sister's ghost will come after you and haunt you. Your sister? Oh, are you talking about Mystic Maya? Mystic Mia? Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, well, why would you? You're like 8 years old and you've never been outside of the village. Like a boss. 7725, welcome to the chat. I also say hello to you, right back at you. Oh, look at Franny. Franziska von Karma. Court will now reconvene. Now the first order of... Oh my goodness! Ouch! I do declare. I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Yes, sir. Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. There she is. Pyro. Demon Eye. Hello. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Just fine, girl. Good to see you again. Yeah, sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know? Yowza! Name and occupation. Wow, this girl and her whip. I'm so into it. I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here's violence against my fair self. No, that's fine.
What? That's fine? That ain't fine, that's a whip! Yeah!
There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder.
Huh. I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet.
Eee. God, this woman-on-woman hospitality. They're both misogynists. Hey, handsome, hope I'm not late for this live stream. That's everything. Not at all. We are just starting. Franny's getting warmed up. She's just cracking that whip while we get into Lotta. Oh, before we start, I'm going to address this now. Sorry for pausing again. You guys might remember, on the Nintendo Switch, Nintendo released a little game called Mario Party, like 3 years ago. And for whatever reason, like yesterday or a day before that, they decided to update it with online play. Weirdest thing ever, and it took forever to get it. But that's oddly exciting to me. The idea that you could, for the very first time ever, play a Mario Party game legitimately online. I'm sure hackers have figured out ways to do it with the older games, but I don't know anything about that. But I own Super Mario Party, so I wanted to ask, would it be, I wonder if it would be feasible, and I'm gonna try and clip this out and put it on Twitter, if I were to ever live stream Super Mario Party, now that it has the online play functionality, would any of you guys want to play with me? Like, I feel like such a dope asking that, but it's like, you know what? I've made a lot of friends on the internet, well, friends, but what if I actually got to know some of my friends by playing a game, like having 3 buddies and we all play Mario Party together and then very quickly learn how to hate each other? I feel like it could be a good time. If you'd be interested in playing a video game with me, or watching a live stream of me playing a video game with a couple of other people I know, let me know. I think that could be pretty cool. PRS, I thought about the case, I thought about the Edgeworth case, and the gun had Edgeworth's prints, yet he did not fire the gun. Could the victim have shot himself and Maya touched the gun? Oh, we're connecting cases. Wow. I read that and made no connections. The victim shot himself and Maya touched the gun. Possibly, but I'm going to assume that this was not a suicide case, because I feel like we have to have a real murderer, because usually, in the Phoenix Wright lore, to my understanding, we have to actually pin the crime on another person and throw them in jail, and I feel like that person has to be living. But, you know, there's a first for everything, I don't know. Anyways, now that I've got that off my chest, now we're gonna start, and I'm gonna go into the case, no more distractions. We've got a lot of work to do. The name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify. No, let's all be one big happy family, okay? Yeah, something tells me that's not gonna happen. Alright, witness account, let's go. Well, only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door, and then, bang! We hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke down the door, and we rushed in through. I did. It was pretty manly, actually. Pretty mask of me, if I do say so. Right. Well, inside was the dead victim, and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. Doesn't look the best for us, does it? I would first need to buy Mario Party, but college comes first. Yeah, that's fair. But hey, if you have it, it would be kind of cool. I need to get a PC. Ooh, that's a pretty expensive need. And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place? Reckon course. I'm sorry, excuse me? Reckon course. Short for you reckon? Course I did. Her face when she gets whipped. Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court. Alright, moment of truth. What's gonna be in that picture? Well, let's see here. This here's the picture. Okay. Let's see what we're looking at here. That definitely looks like Maya. It definitely looks like she's holding the gun. That's a little unfortunate. But, surely something's gonna help us. Also, the fire hazard, my god. Would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room. Alright. I could be imagining this, but something that feels a little off to me immediately is her position. It's been a couple days since I played, but I thought we made like this really big deal about Maya being by the folding screen, but it looks like she's not. But I could be misremembering. I need to like focus myself. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Alright, I'm gonna clear all doubt through this cross-examination. Doesn't matter that I forgot the details of the case. Don't you worry. I'm gonna pull through. Alright, witness account. Let's go. What you got? Alright, well, when we have no information, we're just gonna press everything, honestly. Was it really only those two that went in? What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Oh, right, sorry, girl. Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yeah, Dr. Gray and Maya, they were indeed the only two in the room. So maybe suicide isn't looking like such a bad option for us.
Hold on. We can't have the defense testifying against its own client.
Anyway, folks, only the two of them went into the channeling chamber, you hear? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue. Alright, oh god, we're really bad on health, too. Fuck. Alright, let's press everything. We gotta find something we can throw a hole in. Was it really a gunshot? Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Yeah, this isn't our best cross-examination, since we were technically one of the witnesses. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot? Yeah, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot.
And why are we listening to the defense testify?
Because I don't have a plan yet. I'm stalling. This is where the story heats up. Okay. I broke down the door and we rushed into the room. Honestly, let's not even press that. We know that's true. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. Alright, let's talk about this. Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. Lotta seems awful confident in her testimony. Press harder. Lotta, please, think back to that day one more time. What you getting at? Remember what you said when we broke into the room? Right, because Maya didn't look like herself. She was channeling. I was murdered? The photos. Lotta! At a time like this! Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Yeah, see, you weren't confident. You had no confidence. When you saw the murderer at that time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not. Am I correct? Ah, well, you see. Yeah, what you gotta say about that?
Order! Miss Hart, you are here to present accurate testimony.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, good. This shift things back on my side. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Why's that? Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered, one of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya that went in.
Looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey.
Exactly. Rats. And I'm trapped like a rat again. Okay. Swear other than those two. Oh, nope, I meant to press that. Fuck. Story is exactly how I would have told it too. No, there's gotta be a hole in there somewhere. Let's press this. We didn't press it last time. Let's just throw it. Alright, so let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there who broke down the door. Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you just tell us what happened then? Oh, right, yeah. I broke down the door. Okay, we're making no progress here. Maybe that last statement is the golden one. I forgot to press it. Let's try. Nope, we pressed this one. Fuck. Whoops. Blah, blah, blah. My bad. Oh, wait. Was there really no one else? Oh, no, I didn't press this before. Was there someone behind the folding screen? What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there? Rec given. Huh? What? Girl, rec given, you know. You reckon? That's a given. I took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging around behind that folding screen.
If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart.
What? You got a problem?
Rec given, I mean I am having a little difficulty understanding you. If you would stop saying things such as wreck and give. Oh!
Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you? Just as I thought, there's nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth.
Enough.
Uh-oh.
It seems there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony.
At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey. It's not looking so good for us, is it?
The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant.
What am I gonna do? I can't just let this go.
Well, Mr. Wright, you look as if you have something to say.
If I make one wrong move, I'm gonna have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in the photo? Shit. Do we have anything that could prove it's not Maya? Not Maya. Gun bears Maya's fingerprints. Murder weapon. Let's check the details of this again. So the costume's covered in blood. Lotta's photo. But we can't see the front of the costume, so we can't verify whether it is or isn't covered in blood, really. Oh, shit. I don't know what to do. I don't know if we have any evidence. I mean, normally, my option is to bluff until the cows go home and always say, raise an objection. But this might be one of those times where it's actually like a trap. And if I raise an objection, we're gonna be fucked. I mean, I really don't know. Health is low, save. Fine. You make a good point. Oh, I can't say. Oh, I can. Okay. Well, maybe I can. All right, save. Let's save just in case. I don't want to play the game like a pussy, but I also don't want to have to start over from the beginning. All right, we only lose 1 piece of health. Can't present anything. Yeah, I can't think of anything. The one idea I want to say is maybe the costume, maybe there's a contradiction there, but since we can only see her from the back, I don't know any way we could point out a contradiction like that. I just don't know that we have anything that we could use at the moment. The channeling chamber, yada yada yada. The key doesn't help us, I don't think. The folding screen, I don't think. About 8 inches off the ground. The floor plans, also I don't think helps. Shot at point blank. Murder weapon. Small fruit knife. Can't present anything yet.
Well, Mr. Wright?
I got nothing. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Don't patronize me. You really should give up trying to prove this is not Maya Fey. No, I didn't say anything about giving up. I don't have the right evidence to prove my argument.
That's enough.
Is this it? Is this all I could do?
I think it's quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible.
I told you, totally 100% impossible.
Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness?
Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed.
What about the defense? No further questions, I presume?
No, do I get a chance? Oh, no. Don't tell me I fucked it up. The defense, objection! Hold it! You're on, Mia! Mia, come through. Phoenix. You can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets. Mia! Oh my god! Pearls? No. Oh no. Do narrate when you're not also narrate when you're not playing live. What? Guys, it was weird when they pulled this with Maya in the first game when Maya was 17. I'm sorry, Pearls is an 8-year-old child. Why is she standing next to me my height with that crazy ass fucking hair, but more importantly, the voluptuous lemons of a fully grown biological woman? Oh, this is uncomfortable. Mia, can you not possess the body of a small... Hey, Judge! Or, hey, Franny, do either of you have anything to say about this? Anything at all? No? Yeah, but Pearls! Her clothes are a bit small. Oh my god. Fucking god. Alright, you know what? We cannot get a full frontal view. We cannot see any nip slips. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. I'm really speechless at the moment. But how? She's already taken away every advantage. No, the advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully. One more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? Not particularly, but thank you for refreshing my memory. Dr. Gray! Lotta! Enough with the photos! What in the actual hell is happening with Mia's body? Yeah. Alright, I was murdered, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this part we literally just watched. I don't think we need to rehash this section. You see? There's one final piece to this puzzle. Mia? Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully.
Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination.
Judge! Judge, I have an 8-year-old child next to me with double D's. Please wait, Your Honor. This is an emergency. The defense would like to request that the witness testify once more.
Overruled. Oh, I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, Oh!
It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Oh, Franny, thanks. Von Karma's case is perfect, absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that?
But I mean, I have a place I have to go after this.
Oh, Judge, got an appointment?
All right, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony.
Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber. Okay, you got it. See? You go through the judge somehow, right? Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. Okay. Part 2, let's see if there's a hole in it. Well, when we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was, kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff, but I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Nothing sounds different from before. Some parts of her testimony were pretty vague. I should press her in those sections. Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. No, don't you worry, girl. I'm full of useless questions. We're gonna press it all. I'll keep you here all day. You don't even have to worry. Why could you only focus on Maya? So, what did she look like? You know, she looked almost like a different person. A different person? She may have seemed like a different person, however, she was still Maya Fey. We've already made that point abundantly clear.
Yes, that's true. Well then, Miss Hart, did you happen to see anything else?
Kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. What, Lotta, how are you gonna be a paranormal photographer if you can't look at a dead body? Perhaps the body wasn't Dr. Oh, Phoenix, this isn't our best logic. What? Well, I reckon that's possible. No, that's not possible. Okay, we know what the dead body is. If the body in that room was not Dr. Gray, then whose body would it possibly be, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Man, Franny's gonna think we're real fucking slow in the head. Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling, or maybe... Jesus Christ, you foolish fool, studying foolishness, just I expect of a foolish fool such as you. You're such an American, you think Maya's dead? Jesus fucking Christ, she's here on trial. If that were the case, then that would mean Maya Fey is dead! What the actual fuck, Phoenix Wright? That would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place. Phoenix, usually you're on your game, but what is happening here? My bro, you're killing me. Are y'all done here? Can I continue? Really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. Is that a fact? And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer? Well, that's why I'm getting out of his here business. This gal's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on. Oh, hey, you're gonna follow the D'Amelios around? Oh, jeez. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Would it kill you to stay on topic for a change? Oh, sorry. Right. Alright, no more talking about the hype house. Tag teams in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's not 5.1. Still managed to point my camera and take the shot. Alright, tell us to me about this. When did Von Karma grow boobs and get a whip? Von Karma had a daughter, Jonathan. So old Von Karma is in jail. He's a dusty old bag of wind at this point. But someone spread their legs for him and reproduced and then popped a child out of their womb. And Franziska Von Karma was born. And she does like a whip. And she is, well endowed. 2, right? 2 what? 2 shots. Oh, fuck me! She took 2 photographs! You took 2 shots? But only one has been submitted as evidence. Miss Hart, where's the other picture you've been withholding? Wow, I missed that. No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. At least she knows herself. Then why have you not shown the other picture to the court yet? Well, ain't that obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. What? Von Karma! Franny! What are you doing? Extorting our witnesses!
Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence?
Girl, what you gotta say for yourself? Unforgivable. Suppressing evidence like this, you're just as bad as your father. Confront her or leave it. No, we're gonna confront her. Hey, Franny! I say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Your Honor, the defense asks the prosecution, or that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court.
Well, yes. Oh, my goodness.
Me? In contempt of court? You can't be serious. But you hid evidence from the court. On purpose. And you've been whipping our judge. Girl! This whole court is out of order because of you. It's not fair. Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm being told off by a child. God, I was so angry I lost my composure. Right. We gotta handle things with grace and maturity. Mrs. Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to the court? I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all. How could you think that? The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? It's just so much more trouble than it's worth to me to submit as evidence. More trouble than it's worth? How can that be true? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. Alright, take a pic. Here we go. You know it's not going to be the same. There's got to be... Oh, Jesus Christ. How is that possibly the same? First of all, that is not Maya. In the slightest. Who the fuck is this bitch? What is this? What is this picture? It's obviously the second picture the witness took at the day of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur.
Right. Well, I think the important point here is the person in the picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey.
Thank you, Your Honor. But I think we're about to walk into a circle of the channeling technique. What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist the person in the picture is not Maya? No, we're going to insist it's not. Because why would we drop the issue? It's our only hope. Your Honor! As you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey.
Yes, I do see that.
It's not just her face, her whole body has taken on a different appearance. Judge! Have you looked at my 8-year-old friend Pearls recently? There's only one conclusion that can be drawn then. That somehow, this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. What you gotta say to that, Franny? Phoenix Wright, the channeling. Maya was channeling, that's what she's gonna say.
Order. Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was clearly not Maya Fey.
Mia, we did it! You're too soft. Oh, girl, sorry, Jesus Christ. Angel H, hello, welcome to the chat. I'm sorry, girl. You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. Yeah, she's not worried at all. She's smiling. I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that?
Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. Whoa, where did this come from? Oh my goodness, Mia. You photographed so eloquently. This was taken yesterday at the detention center visitor's room. Girl, where did you sneak a picture like this? This is a farce. Also, do we really need the photographic evidence? Once again, my 8-year-old friend who is sitting next to me at my bench has double D breasts right now. Can we talk about this? This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant's Maya Fey during his visit. Maya Fey? But isn't this a totally different person? She looks this way because she's obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. Phoenix, are you gonna object to that photo? It's unbelievable that she can... Yet it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. Right, okay. Miss Von Karma, a word of her. Okay, so clearly, again, she's here. She exists, and she's able to interact with people. Does she have something to say? Mia! Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously I know this picture is illegal, but I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. What is she talking about? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. Man. Looks like we've been had. I don't claim to understand this, and I, quite frankly, still can't believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey? If I give up here, the trial's gonna end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it's gonna cost me. Is there any way I can prove that the person in this picture is not Maya? About that. Let's take a closer look at it. Lotta's photo number 2. All right, so let's look. There's blood on the breasts, but there's is it missing the bullet hole? Maybe. I mean, you can't really see the full thing. Maybe. I might be bluffing here, but I'm gonna say yes, I can prove it, because we have to. Surely we must. Your Honor. Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes. I see it. This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. Contradiction? So, you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what's so strange about this picture to the court? Okay, so... Oh man, I can't look at any evidence. Shit. Fuck. I can't save either. I thought it was maybe the bullet hole, but I don't know where to point. So, was the bullet hole in the sleeve? Maya's costume had a bullet hole. And unless bullet hole is being obstructed by this lady's, you know, bosom, I can't remember if the bullet hole is supposed to be like here, or if the bullet hole is supposed to be up here. Maybe I just have to click on her robe, period. Let's try it and see what happens, I think. Please direct your attention here. To the sleeve, but there isn't anything odd about it. But there should be a hole. And that's exactly what's odd. Okay, good. Whew. Dodged a bullet there. So did Maya. Something that should be there, but is suddenly missing. Should be there. Ah! There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. What you gotta say to that? Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence? Oh, girl, I bet she regrets letting us continue the cross-examination now. You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Okay, phew. This should do some major damage to her argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring the mood down, don't you, girl? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. God, she's still smiling. That condescending grin. Franny, what do you got hiding in those shoulder pads of yours? Jumping the gun again, I see. Your Honor, I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools.
What do you... And what incompetent fools?
If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed this bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have been known that this picture was of any value to this case. Ooh, that is a smart way to cover your own ass. But now that I've shown the contradiction, we're still fine, right? She's lying through her teeth. That woman knew about everything, the bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Francisco von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that the detective gets what's coming. Oh, do you see how she threw that over on Dick's plate? I'm sure there'll be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion. Poor Gumshoe, my baby. How come no one's freaking out that a little girl just turned into a grown woman? What's happening in this courtroom? Nobody seems to give a fuck. They're all talking to her without a problem in the world. Also, even before the channeling, why did I bring Pearls into the courtroom with me, like, at the bench? Shouldn't she be in, like, you know, the audience stand?
In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there wasn't one.
Yeah, boy. The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright? Got it. Watch this, girl. Keep your tits away. I'm gonna get this in the bag. Your Honor! There's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. The picture is a fake, no. The bullet hole was made later, no. The shooter is someone else, that's what we need it to be. It was the college girl! The sister of Meanie Miny Mo. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person's clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What? Yeah, what you got to say to that, Franny?
Order in this courtroom. If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Ow!
Hey, why me? The defense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Witness! What the heck? That's not any way of asking a gal for a favor? Be quiet, you. You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, if you were lying, I swear on my whip you'll be the last thing you see. Ooh, Franny's got a lot of spice to her. I like this side of her. She really has a bit of a temper to her. Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't you say we are Yahoo! I swear I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone in there, honest. You see? Now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did the other woman appear from? Why is it lately that all I want to do is cry? What is happening?
Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from?
That's what I just said! Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright! Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix! Oh my god, everyone's gaining up on me! I can't believe that even me is calling me by my full name. But, how am I supposed to prove something like this? What do I do? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Jesus Christ, this girl doesn't let up at all. Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around? Turn things around. Yeah, maybe. Why is that important? I hope people realize Von Karma isn't truly whipping people. She's just cracking the whip in people's faces. Oh! Change your perspective. Phoenix! So, where did this intruder appear from, and where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? That would have to be the case, right? Because the door was locked. And what if Maya had left the room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true... Mr. Wright, well, the first one would be true. It's possible for someone else to have been in the room beforehand, but I don't think it's possible for Maya to have left the room, because we saw her in the room. I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is a third person had entered it, Maya had left the room, something I can't explain yet. A third person was in the room. Your Honor, I would like to present some... Wait, evidence? I have proof that there was someone... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Abort. Can I abort? I don't think I have proof that there was a third person in the room. Fuck. Shit. Damn it. We done fucked up. There's no way to prove it, I don't think. Did you find a trap door or something? No. No trap door. I want to say somebody might have been... There might have been somewhere to hide in... I don't even know where someone would hide in the room. The floor plans! I think I have to take the L. I think this is all wrong. Okay, I've already seen it. Thank you. What is the purpose of this item? Don't you see, Your Honor? Don't think you're actually doing... No, this is all wrong. Damn it. I think it's something we can't explain yet. We have a key, but I don't think the key would help us. Let's think it over again. I'll save just in case I fuck it up. But if I could... My goal is to solve these cases without having to reload a save file. We'll see how long I can hold true to that. Let's try thinking in a different manner. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? That, I believe that statement is true. That's why I wanted to present it. But I don't think we have evidence that can prove that that is the case. I think there's something that we can't fully explain. I'm sorry, but I simply can't. You see? And the reason is quite simple, because there is no explanation, that's why. As I thought, another big waste of the court's time. Phoenix, you can't just give up like that. But Mia, rethink things one more time. There has to be an explanation. I'm already perfect, so of course my conclusions are also perfect. Let's try this one more time. Oh, damn it. Okay, so I was on the right track. Wow, we are going in a lot of circles. A third person had entered the room. We're going back to this again. Proof that there was someone else in the room before the murder took place. An old steel key. There's a jewel in the key's grip. Stabbed in the chest. 2 shots were fired. There's Maya's fingerprints. There's the cloak or whatever. I mean, could the costume be evidence? Let me think this through. So Maya's costume has the bullet hole, but clearly there's someone in the room who has a costume that doesn't have a bullet hole in it. So wouldn't that mean that a third person with that third costume would have to be in the room? Is that evidence? You think Maya had left the room is the answer? Ah, man, I really fucked myself, didn't I? Maybe you're right, actually. So now I'm rethinking this. So the key could maybe work for us, because the key... Pearls gave us the key, but Pearls was not supposed to have the key. The key was in the channeling chamber, I thought, with Maya. Or with Aunt Morgan. I forget which one had it. But, like, the channeling chamber was locked. That was the whole big ordeal with that. So... Maybe because the key was in Pearl's possession, that would mean that Maya would have had to have left the room. That's what I'm going to try next. I think this is wrong. Yeah. We'll circle back to that. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah. Don't worry. We're getting there. Present another piece of... No, think it over again. We gotta change our way of thinking to something that's more accurate. What if Maya had left the room? So then I still think both of these things might be true. I feel like you still have to have the third person in the room. We just don't have the proof for it. So Maya had left the room. Let's try this one now. She left the channeling chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this. Because I have a key that I shouldn't have. How foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming of foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being locked by she was being looked after by her Aunt Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that of Detective Salary. Anyway, let's see some evidence.
prove that from the murder until the time of the arrest, the defendant had left the room.
I think it's the key. I hope it's the key. Okay. Miss Hart, do you remember this key?
Well, seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya blocked the door from the inside with that.
The defendant herself locked the door?
Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key is the only one of its kind, after all.
Oh, one of a kind, you say?
Ooh, Franny's got the sweats. She knows that she's been had. Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Yes?
Looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession?
Huh? What do you mean?
If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her.
Yes, agreed.
However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest.
Ah, well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it?
I got this as a present from a certain little girl, who's not so little anymore. She's right next to me, by the way. I'm still shocked that nobody wants to bring that up, or talk about it, or have a conversation. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time.
That's preposterous!
Is it, Franny? Is it? This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key that you see before you.
No!
Yes. Haha. Ugh, Thomas is playing Animal Crossing. I hope he has having a good time.
It seems we've come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma.
How can this be?
At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible.
Alright, I'll take that.
My perfect case! How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't you think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I'm a prodigy. I've never lost a case, and I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you.
Yeah, but you did.
I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict.
That's enough. I would like to continue. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 o'clock. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Okay. Boys, we survived a day in court. We didn't get the not guilty verdict, but we also didn't get declared guilty. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. We get another day.
Wow! That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis?
Oh god, she's back.
Yeah, I felt I had no choice. Did I look pretty? Great going, Pearls. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know?
Yeah, right. It's not like anyone else in there could have done that.
Nick. I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And, I don't think that a third person could have gone into the room.
Yeah. Well, I was bluffing. At least we have time to figure things out until tomorrow. Like, what happened in that room? Yeah, I'm counting on you, Nick.
Huh? Oh, I envy the two of you, you special lovebirds.
Oh, by the way, Nick. Do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? Sure. I guess. Alright, Pearls, you ready to go buy some tickets?
Huh? A ticket?
Oh my god, this thing, this sheltered bean. Yeah, we're gonna take the train. Like hell am I gonna walk for you. To be continued. Alright, boys, that's it. We survived. We saved. We made it through court. We can breathe. That's gonna do it for this live stream. I think then we're gonna be doing another investigation probably for the next day. Let's save. Cool. So I will hopefully be able to play again sometime soon. I know I'm swamped with schoolwork, but when I get the chance to live stream, I try to. So we will continue onward with this case in the next one. And after we finish this case, who knows, maybe I will try to do a Mario Party live stream just for the fun of it. We'll see. Don't hold me to that. It's an idea that I had we'll see if anything comes of it. But thank you, as always, for staying tuned. Thank you guys for sticking through this court with me. I know it was probably a little bit rough to watch when I was really flailing towards the end there, but we survived, if only by a hair. I will see you in the next one. Toodles!